day, everyone. And this is a conversation that I would love to have with every educator that come my path. Yes, that cross my path. I really desire to have this one-on-one conversation with you. So let me just go straight to the point. I don't want to beat around the bush this day. Is that there's a particular time when I have honest conversation with myself. That should be around last year, and I thought in my heart that I've been in the classroom for like 10 years, and then looking at the progression of my salary. Is it that they are not increasing my salary? No. And looking at it, maybe a job that I started around 20,000, or if I'm not giving my direct example, or a job that I started with maybe 30,000 naira pay as a graduate, and for the past 8 years or 10 years, you are looking at it, you are still around 100,000 or below 100,000. Then I ask myself an honest question that in the next 10 years, what should be my salary, even if they are increasing? Maybe on a yearly basis, I'm looking at it that maybe I will be around 200,000. And then the question come back to me that is that how I want to live my life? With that kind of salary, will I be able to give my children the kind of life I would love them to live? Will I myself be able to live the way I will love to live? Because I'm just looking at it that for how many years can I actually be in the classroom? So are you telling me that for the 35 years of service, like, can you imagine my salary by the time I should be retiring? So this is a conversation that shifted so many things, my perspective or my attitude to doing other things. So I was just looking at it that for the person that established the school I'm working, if that is how they live, and I'm currently, if with that salary I don't have enough, I'm thinking there's nothing enough to save. With that kind of salary, will I actually be able to live my dream as well, or own something, or own a company or a school to myself? So that shifts my mind that doing more is not optional if you actually want to live well. Doing more is not something I should be contemplating. So I'm calling all educators to this life. Beyond the classroom, educators guide to financial and professional growth. So I need you to take control of your destiny today. Ask yourself this same question. I don't know your salary, but be sincere with yourself. This is a meeting between you and yourself. It is not a meeting between you and school owner, or a meeting between you and friends. No, I'm talking about a meeting between you and yourself. So, can you stop this waiting game? The illusion of salary increment will continually be an illusion. So, if you rely solely on annual salary increments for your financial growth, that is slow and unfulfilling path. So there was a time somebody was teaching us about vehicles to financial freedom. That there are some of us, we are taking vehicle. You are going to Abuja from Ilorin, or you are going to London from Ilorin, and you are thinking of going on bicycle, or you want to trek down. Obviously, you might not get there. So there are vehicles that we sometimes wish that some things will just happen, and the vehicle we are taking cannot take us to that destination, except you don't have a destination in your mind. So if you are waiting for salary increment, that's a slow progress. Annual increment cannot actually meet or keep the pace of inflation, market changes, or the way our skills and our career is changing. Stagnation risk. Yes, a fixed annual can create a plateau, like limiting your exposure. You might limit opportunities. Opportunities are there every day. But what keeps you informed is that mind change of mindset. So limited income impact. The way that waiting, it will just always be small increase, and it will not meet the kind of life or the kind of economy that you are currently living. So am I saying you should leave the classroom? But I'm talking about a mindset of actually what other vehicles can I move in? Because when I encourage educators that, can you sell resources? Can you create materials for sale? Can you go to schools for training? They look at it as though, why must I do this extra? Why must I? Is it everybody that must do this? Yes, it's everybody. If you actually have a destination in mind, then it's something you should consider. Now, what does success means to you in education? You know, in traditional view, you are looking at it that if I'm a class teacher, maybe when I rise to become exam officer or a principal, that cannot actually take you to that path. That vehicle cannot reach that destination of financial freedom. Seniority and title, it does not translate to financial freedom. Long-term pension, yes, I'm also on pension, but sometimes I feel like this money is just wasted. Let me use it to to invest and let this thing bring me. It's good, but what I'm saying is that that alone is not enough for a financial freedom when I stop working. Following a set path, when somebody has built a structure for you and your life will just move into that structure, that is not the best for you. Working within a single system, yes, just in classroom, you are not trying. The last time we had Zoom meeting, we're talking about not being Mr. Joker, not having that limited mentality. You don't want to exploit other means or other things. That is transitional view of financial freedom. Modern view, yes, impact and autonomy. You want to create impact. You want people to know you for something. Multiple income streams, multiple income stream, thinking of what other things can I do. I do training as a person. I'm still in the classroom. I still work in a school. So I and also I sell resources. I take opportunity of selling resources very well to parents and to people around me to make extra means, and I'm going fully into training now. So these are many more that educators can do alongside. Yes, creating your own opportunity, you grow. You know what is trending in our industry now, what are the skills needed to thrive in this industry now. So you need to think of those things and begin to exploit. Now, building personal brand, please, is not an option. Build your personal brand. Yes, working in a school does not stop you from, you work in a school maybe between 7 and 4. What do you do between that time to the following 7? You go home, rest, sleep, and do, you go home and sleep and possibly eat, gist with people, scroll through social media, and you continue your life like that. How? When will you build your own? When will you have your own? All right, I think I'm getting angry, but at the same time, I want to be fast with this. I don't want this recording to be too long. The hidden cost of passive waiting. Do you know that when you are doing nothing, is more costly? Yes, inside solution, turning inside into recovery. Number one is skill stagnation. Number two is financial opportunity cost, and then reduction in your impact level. So every year you spend passively passively waiting isn't just a year of modest gain that you just remain on your money. No, you have missed opportunity. The cost of inaction is greater than the risk of trying something new. Some people are afraid. What if I try? Nobody listen to me. What if I try? Nobody wants to subscribe to my training. It's a matter of time. People, when you are consistent with it, people will later buy into that idea. And when you keep growing, what you're actually preaching is true. Developing an entrepreneur mindset. Yes, an entrepreneur acts like an entrepreneur within their organization. So for teachers, you proactively identify problems, you create solutions, and you add value to your school community. So if there are times like you are not actually doing something different, but within your school system, you are thinking of what is the business side of this school system. How can we generate more revenue? And with that, that turns into revenue for you. It increase your skills. It builds your, like, you become an innovator, you become a value creator, and that knowledge stays with you even when you leave that organization. The organization will be able to advance their value they are adding, brings them more income, and with that more income you are considered, you become a leader, you'll be able to mentor new teachers, you'll be able to lead workshops, and that brings something to your pocket. Okay, all right, so let me be trying to round up now. Monetizing your unique teaching expertise. Now, one of the things for us teachers is that even when you have additional skills, you don't know, the confidence is not there to monetize it. You will be thinking that, hope they will not say I like money too much. Hope it will not be too expensive. We need to shift out of this mindset. Every other profession, they do that well. They charge for the service they render. You meet a doctor, they will tell you that you pay consultation fee just for them to talk to you and expose you to. So how do you, as an educator, you talk to parents, you talk to school owners, you talk to other educators, and you think everything should be free? Why? Your knowledge is not free. You did acquire that. Even it was in classroom that you acquired that experience. It's something that can be monetized. So let us learn to monetize our expertise. Your specific skills and passion are valuable assets. So consider how you can package that knowledge into products and service for a wider audience. People outside your scope can also need this. So you can get that, package it, and then give it for a sale. Professional development, please run workshops and attend when they call workshops. I've been Anytime we have dream again, you see people trying to convince people why they have to be in that room. And this is something that will cost me even more. I don't charge 50% of what I spent on that occasion just to make educators see more. And yet people are thinking that you just want to gather them to get their money. Like how? So please, I need us to have another mindset. One of the problem I have, especially in this our own side, is that teachers does not see the need to do more. So I really need you to change. I'm doing this to like make you wake up. Let there be a stirring in your spirit. Let there be angry to settle for less. All right. So that's what I want to talk about is leveraging technology and global opportunities. This is a time that we are not alone. Like you can before, it's not everybody that have access to information. It's not everybody that have access to knowledge that can transform our opportunities. But now technology and AI have leverage is a leverager. Like equalizer. Is bringing us into the same level with others that have gone so far. So you have the opportunity on internet to get information and to get things done. So AI is not a tool to make your work just faster. It makes you more productive. Is it work itself that you just have to bring into your system? See this slide there. Here I should tell you. I use AI to create it. I don't have to sit down. It was just this morning that I felt like I can do this. And I know the idea in my mind. I know how to construct it. I know the things, the key points that I want to talk about. And I give it to AI to just build for me. See how beautiful it is. All right. It's because I'm telling you, but I'm not telling you, you know. All right. So I really desire that every educators go for a course on financial literacy. It is not, if you will have financial freedom, then it's paramount, it's important. I'm not a finance coach, so don't let me do any exegesis. Although I run savings platform, I have fruitful trips where people can do it like a thrift, contribute on a monthly basis and plan towards something. So I'm not talking about that today. You can reach out to me if you are interested. Building your personal brand as a teacher. Now, your public platform, you are trying to create a perspective such that people begin to see you like you are an expert in what you do. So leverage the technology, like be on social media, be the one putting valuable valuable content that so that people can actually consume. Don't just be a consumer that you watch other people like comment and all that. Be a producer. So in it people can actually discover who you are and what you know how to do best. Thank you so much for being part of this. So the conclusion is that take control of your destiny today. Don't leave it to wish, don't leave it to economy, don't leave it to your school owner, don't leave it to your friend, don't leave it to like, don't leave it to God. God needs you to. God is inspiring us. We just need to take and follow His prompting. So you don't need to quit your job to start building something small. I'm working and I'm still building my branch. So it's what you can do as well. And it's just that determination to be consistent, follow the leading of God, and be prompt. So with that, then you'll be able to create a future. So your future starts with the action you take now. Small step today, big freedom tomorrow. So I am so you can take part of some of my other videos on YouTube. Yes, you can be part of our community, Fruitful Teachers community, and also you can follow me on Facebook. I'm Olale Shike on Facebook. So I'll look forward to seeing you building your own brand. I look forward to that day when you'll be winning that global opportunity and you say this journey started when I listened to Coach Shike. So this is a wake up call for you. I'm going to do that also in a written format. Yes, a book that you can always go to anytime you think that as though you are getting weary or getting discouraged. Thank you so much for listening to me. Do well to like, share, and comment on this video. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Till we meet